Today on the Hot Seat SA, tensions rise in global geopolitics. Major drug bust across South Africa, a dramatic twist in the AKA murder case, and heartbreaking closure for missing teens family. I am the Hot Seat SA, and these are your top stories. US President Donald Trump has declared that an incoming Republican-led administration would protect American oil companies seeking to invest in Venezuela, allowing them to steal or extract oil, in his words, make profits without interference. Trump's comments revive long-standing US interest in Venezuela's vast oil reserves and come amid Washington's push to weaken Nicolas Maduro's grip on power while expanding US influence in the region. Critics say Trump's posture risks turning Venezuela into a geopolitical battleground, while supporters argue it may or it could help revive global energy markets. Caracas has not formally responded to the latest remarks, but the statement is already stirring diplomatic tensions in Latin America. ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa has boldly declared that African National Congress remains a dominant force in South African politics, responding directly to predictions of the Paris State Line. Speaking at the ANC's January 8 statement event in Muruleng Stadium, Ramaphosa said, I quote, "The ANC is here to stay," making the movement's 114th anniversary. The president dismissed claims that the Liberation Party is nearing collapse, saying it still has a mandate to govern and transform society. Opposition parties and analysts have repeatedly argued that the ANC's voter base is fragmenting, especially in metros, but the message from Ramaphosa signals a push to rally supporters ahead of future elections. In an unprecedented show of unity, all major political parties in Greenland have rejected Donald Trump's renewed threats to seize control of the Arctic island. In a joint statement released Friday, leaders declared that Greenland does not want to be American, does not want to be Danish, but wants to be Greenlandic, asserting their right to define their own future. The statement pushes back against US rhetoric dating back to 2019 when Donald Trump flaunted the idea of purchasing Greenland from Denmark. Police have recovered two vehicles believed to have been used in cash-in-transit robbery in Roodepoort earlier yesterday. A white BMW and a Nissan hard-body bakkie were found at a property in Midlands, Soweto. Following a coordinated operation, both vehicles were confirmed to be hijacked. The discovery comes hours after a suspect rammed a CIT van with a Mercedes-Benz on Elias Matsoledi Road, detonated an explosive and fled with an undisclosed amount of cash. A man and a woman were found inside the Midlands house and taken in for questioning. Police are continuing the hunt for additional suspects and the stolen money. Two suspected traffickers have been arrested after Free State Police tipped off counterparts in the Northern Cape about a vehicle transporting drugs. A gold Toyota Fortuner was intercepted on the N9 near Colesberg, where officers discovered Mandrox tablets valued at over 16.4 million rands. Police also seized a firearm, ammunition, and a vehicle. The suspect, aged 46 and 59, will appear in court soon. SAPS has hailed the arrest as a major breakthrough under the hashtag Drugs Off the Streets campaign. In a separate operation, Mpumalanga police arrested a 50-year-old Nigerian national after raiding his residence in Nelspruit. Inside a wardrobe compartment, authorities discovered a large quantities of methamphetamine, cocaine, crack cocaine, heroin, and over 44,000 rands in cash. The suspect faces multiple charges including drug dealing, manufacturing, identity fraud, and immigration violations. He is set to appear in the Nelspruit Magistrates Court. Now, this is very shocking. Police in Ekurhuleni arrested a 33-year-old foreign national after finding military-grade explosives at a residential property in Malvern East. SAPS anti-gang unit officers acted on intelligence and seized the illegal devices on the scene. The suspects will face charges of unlawful possession of military explosive amid national crackdown on illegal weapons linked to violent crime and CIT robberies. Now, I'm asking myself, how on earth an illegal person is in possession of bazookas? Is it a bazooka or what? It's an RPG. How on earth is that person in possession of that? Is he being funded by someone very powerful or some agencies I cannot mention want to start a war in South Africa? I don't know. Let's move on to the next one. AKA murder case corrections. All 7 suspects linked to the murders of rapper AKA and Tibbs have been transferred from Westville prison to maximum security Ebongweni facility in Kokstad. The Department of Correctional Services says the relocation was driven by security considerations. Defense lawyers say they were only informed via email expressing concern that prison's remote location is limiting legal consultations. The suspect appeared virtually from Ebongweni with the next court date set for March 4, 2026. The family of 18-year-old Rikas Kalenda has suspended search efforts 22 days after Krugersdorp teen disappeared while snorkeling at Ponta de Oro in Mozambique. Kalenda vanished on 18 December during a matric celebration trip. Despite large-scale search efforts, he has not been found. His family says they are heartbroken but believe everything that could be done has been done. Authorities will continue monitoring the coastline. But why would you stop looking? In a developing political row, ANC Youth League President Collen Malatji has accused AfriForum and the MK party of kidnapping, though details remained unclear. The allegations have sparked strong reactions online, with both organizations expected to respond formally. The hot seat will follow this story as more information comes available. Those were your top stories. For continuous updates, follow us across all platforms. I'm the Hot Seat SA, and this has been the Hot Seat SA.
Welcome to the fire where the stakes ignite, where the questions burn hotter than the night. No escape once you're locked in the heat. This is your trial on the hot seat. Welcome to the fire where the stakes ignite, where the questions burn hotter than the night. No escape once you're locked in the heat. This is your trial on the